Okay, just a quick update here. We got the leather all cut out and formed, and I put this decorative border on it. And you can pretty much figure out how that's going to work. The Tomahawk is going to fit in from the top and set in there, and then this is going to cover over the front of it. Let's see if we can get in there right. It's going to be basically like that. Well, I'm going to do some molding to it, so it'll be more like that when it's done. Now I've got the piece for the welt cut out. That's this piece right here, and that's going to go along this edge here and across the bottom. That'll give room for this part. Now what I'm working on right now is the belt loop. It's just a piece of leather cut out. It's 3 inches wide, and it is also 7 to 8 ounce. And it's going to sit on the back. Yeah, it's all I'm gonna wet form this too. Something like that. And of course, this is my belt. This is an inch and a half wide belt. It'll fit easily on that. And you could probably get, I don't know, definitely over a 2-inch wide belt through there. But what I'm working on right now is I'm putting some stitch holes in it. I marked them off with my dividers. I started on the corners here. And then I'm going to, y'all have seen, if you watch my videos on a regular basis, y'all have seen me do this before. I'll just take my punch and I'll tap it just to mark where the stitch holes are going to go. To see if I got to fudge it any. And that is actually pretty close to perfect spacing. So it's just a little bit off, but I can easily fudge that. Just a hair. And it'll actually come out looking pretty much perfect. In fact, I've pretty much got it there. Yep. When you look at it after it's done, you'll never be able to tell the difference. Okay, quick explanation of why I have it formed before I put any kind of dye on it. The reason I do that is if you dye something with a color other than black, and then you fold it over after the dye is dry, it gets light along that edge. Like if I dyed this while it was sitting flat, and then I bent it over, it'd be light on that edge and light on that edge. And I want even color coverage over this entire thing. So that's why I form it first, and then I dye. Yeah, I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to hold it with one hand and dye it. And then dye the other side. But then it's going to sit like that and dry. Just to make sure. Actually, it's probably more like, I'll probably have it sit more like that. So I don't get that variation in the coloring. Anyway, I'm going to continue punching these holes here. And I suppose in the next video we'll get some color on that thing. And eventually, one more piece I got to make. I'm putting the stud in here. And the stud has a little screw back. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. It's somewhere up here. I think it's in this one, yeah. I should pull this out previous. Pull it, I didn't think of it. It's got a screw back on it. You can see how thick that screw back is. And what I don't want is that on the inside where it can scratch this. So I've got to figure out something that looks good to stitch to the outside of it to put that stud on, to isolate it from the inside of the sheath. So anyway, I got to work on that. Finish poking these stitch holes. Get some color on this. Well, first I'm going to bevel these edges. Not here, not here, but I'm going to bevel all the way around here and bevel these edges here. Put some dye on it, burnish it, figure out a design for that little piece I want to put on the front, and we'll see y'all next time.